Good afternoon. My name is Vicky Hennessy. I'm the Associate Director of Student Recruitment and Outreach, and I'd like to warmly welcome you all to this University of Salford graduation ceremony. From the video that you've just watched, you will see that your relationship with the university does not end today. In fact, it's only just beginning. You are now a member of a global alumni community of over 200,000 graduates. Salford graduates go on to achieve amazing things, making a difference in all walks of life, from arts and creative technologies, politics, journalism and scientific discovery, to serving our communities in schools, the health services and in public service. We would love you to keep in touch with us so that we can share in your life's journey and achievements, but also to ensure you're kept up to date on the latest benefits and services available to you as a member of our alumni network. As you cross the stage today, we'll be recording you, no pressure, and you'll receive an email from us in the next couple of days inviting you to download that clip of yourself. It's just a little gift to say thank you for agreeing to let us stay in touch with you. Okay, graduates, before the ceremony starts, I'd like to give you some pointers for your moment crossing the stage. When it's your time, my colleagues in the theatre in the red gowns will guide you to line up. You don't need your hats or your phones, anything like that. You can leave them on your seats. You'll be going back to your seats. As your name is called, you're going to cross the stage and nod to the presiding officer. No handshaking anymore. We just do a little nod. Cheers. Presiding officer is going to be the one stood in front of the big chair wearing all of the swank. You'll then continue across the stage, receive your graduation scroll, exit the stage and return to your seats. Don't forget to smile for the camera. Guests, please can I ask that you remain seated throughout the ceremony as a courtesy to other guests so they don't have the view of their graduate blocked. And at the end of the ceremony, graduates will leave first, so please do wait until they've made their way out before leaving. We need the last cheer to be as loud as the first, so please everyone stay till the end of the ceremony. And finally, please ensure your mobile phones are switched to silent for the duration of the proceedings. Today is the final day of our winter 2023 graduation celebrations, and this is the last ceremony, so let's try to go out on a high, shall we? Please feel free to clap, cheer, join in with gusto, please don't be shy. I love graduation. We all do. It's why we do what we do to get you here to this point. So let's make this a ceremony to remember. Okay, ceremony will now begin. For those of you who are able, please stand for the entrance of the academic procession.
Thank you, one person. I declare this congregation open to present awards of the University of Salford.
graduands and distinguished guests. Please welcome Professor Alan Walker, Dean of the Salford School of Arts, Media and Creative Technologies.
Pro-Vice Chancellor, family members, friends and fellow staff, good afternoon and a very warm welcome to everyone. And I'm delighted to be part of this very proud day with you. Graduands, congratulations on the successful completion of your studies. With my colleagues here and as part of the wider academic community, we want to recognize your achievement, and it is a great pleasure to see you graduate. I also want to say a special thank you to family and friends for the support and encouragement you have provided your loved ones during their studies. As a university and School of Arts, Media and Creative Technology, we contribute to the cultural life and economy of Greater Manchester and the North West and continue to grow in size and reputation. Through our staff successes in research and knowledge exchange, and our students in the practical application of their studies in competitions, exhibitions, performances across the globe, our engagement reflects the close relationship we have developed with many industries. By example, I want to highlight the outstanding work of two of the school's staff who have recently been promoted to professorial positions. For Professor Andrew Wotton, in recognition of his work in the Design Against Crime Solution Centre, involved in working with police forces in the UK and across Europe, preventing and reducing crime. It is also in recognition of his work, making a safer environment and improving the experience of university students in the UK through Protect Ed. And for Professor Jade Mangslow Ong, for her national and international work relating to post-colonial and global literatures, and her commitment to anti-racist, decolonial and environmentalist principles. Her work has had considerable impact on 16 to 18-year-old learners, FE providers and A-level examination boards. She is also a significant media presence as a BBC New Generation thinker. For our graduates, I'm delighted that TV and radio's highly skilled employability went up to 72% this year, and is typified by the graduates in industry who come back and speak with current students each year. Recently, this included alumna Vicky Hawksworth, who co-presents the weekday afternoon show on BBC Radio 1, and Lizzie Halliwell, who is now daytime producer at Radio 5 Live, working with the Nicky Campbell Show and others. Cheryl Blake, who is graduating today, big hello to her, from the first cohort of MA animation students, who's made it onto the National Screen Skills Animation Trainee Finder, a highly prestigious and sought-after course. And 2023 Media Technology graduate Cameron Probert, who is currently working for British Forces Broadcast Service in the Falkland and Ascension Islands, and recently put a transmitter on top of a live volcano. I'm glad to say he'd come back safely. Cameron went for a job at BFBS. Once he'd completed his degree, he flew out to the Falklands mid-September. I also want to take this opportunity to highlight a raft of successes from MA Dance performance and professional practices. In fact, it was so difficult. The list was so long. I couldn't leave any out, so apologies for a little bit of extra time here. But Louis Harris was contract for Romeo and Juliet, Matthew Bourne's New Adventures. Louis is touring the UK this year and then heads to Paris, followed by an extended run in Los Angeles in 2024. Janice Ho, who has a full-time contract with Ace Dance and Music alongside 2022 graduate Martina Mancini and 2019 graduate Hannah Woodcliffe. The company just completed an extended tour of South Africa and are now touring UK and European venues. Cato Thomas and Lisa Robinson have a contract with Shabana J-Sing Counterpoint at Somerset House, performing alongside 2022 graduate Elena Stevenson and 2019 graduate Alana Corbridge. Dice Leach has a contract with Fallen Angels Dance Company, which came as a result of their MA Industry placement. They will be dancing alongside 2021 graduate Joanna Freeman. Freya Davis has a contract with Lisa Simpson, Inclusive Dance. It's almost there. Technical theatre graduate Jade Fernley is embarking on her first professional lighting design this semester at Contact Theatre in Manchester. She's also working on this year's panto at Leeds City Varieties from next month. Finally, I want to mention the groundbreaking work undertaken by Doctor of Musical Arts graduate and professional violinist Mohammed Hamami, which has led to the creation of the largest collection of Arabic music to have been adapted using Western notation for performance by solo violin and orchestra. Mohammed has made Arabic music accessible to Western musicians and audiences and includes music from countries across the Middle East. Through his practice-based research, Mohammed has become a champion for Arabic music internationally. So I presented this list to you, but because many of you will also find employment in the UK's world-leading creative industries, which continue to be an engine room of success and dynamic economic growth. In 2021, they generated £108 billion in economic value and employed 2.3 million people, a 49% increase since 2011. In partnership with the Creative Industries Council, the government has recently set an ambitious target to grow the creative industries by an extra 50 billion over the next 7 years, delivering a pipeline of talent, some of it here today, to support 1 million additional jobs and intensifying the creative industries' positive impact on society. Salford and the Greater Manchester region will play a key role in achieving this vision. Greater Manchester is already recognised as one of Europe's largest creative digital and technology clusters and is home to a fast-growing £5 billion digital ecosystem, which supports over 78,000 jobs. Perhaps the takeaway from these comments is that I want to encourage you to be confident in your approach to finding employment, and that with a professional attitude and willingness to learn and collaborate as part of a team, there are many opportunities for all of you here today. In 18 months' time, you'll be invited to complete a survey on your employment, and I request that you complete this, as it will provide vital information which will support future students and your university as we respond to government requirements. Finally, I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you every success in the next stage of your career and to invite you to stay in contact with us at the university. And please consider us if you're interested in further study at master's or research degree levels. It has been an exciting year for the school and a year of significant achievement for our university as a whole. And as such, I'm delighted to introduce the presiding officer for this ceremony, the Pro-Vice Chancellor for Education and Student Experience, Professor Sam Grogan. Thank you.
As Pro-Vice Chancellor of the University of Salford, I'm delighted to welcome you all, distinguished guests and graduates, to this graduation ceremony, celebrating your achievements and the awards you will receive. We're all here today to congratulate you all as our next generation of graduates, to wish you all well, and to tell you how proud we are of you as you embark on the next chapter of your life. I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to your family, your friends, and your supporters. Whether you've come from just down the road or have travelled long distances to be here, you are all most welcome. We like to think of our campus as a second home for our students, so welcome to our home. And please do make yourself very comfortable. And I hope everyone here is going to take away some very special memories of this important day. It marks the end of an era for you, but also the beginning of a new, exciting chapter. And in life, there are always challenges and problems to face and overcome. But the passion, drive, and determination that you've all shown on your journey to date are qualities that will serve you well in the future. Alongside the knowledge that you developed in your specific studies, I hope that during your time at uni, you've also met interesting people, had experiences and conversations that have shaped your views on the world, and you've learned more about yourself and others. Maybe it's helped you understand exactly what you want to do with your life, or maybe you're just still working that out. Wherever you are, just know that you're on your own path, and you will find your way. Amongst all the lectures and assignments and exams, my greatest wish is that you all managed to have a bit of fun along the way and really enjoyed your time here. When I think back to my time at university and then look at all of you here today, I quickly realised that despite my own perception of myself, I am no longer the youthful graduate that I once was. Thank you for that laugh. And then I think back to my own graduation, where I sat in a place similar to where you're sitting now, listening to someone like me talk to someone like you. And you know what? I don't remember a thing about what they said. And as an educational leader and one who is in your service and in the service of my amazing, gifted and talented colleagues here, I wouldn't want you to leave today with vanilla platitudes. If I was in your shoes, I'd want to travel forward from this day feeling rightly celebrated and also a bit inspired and ready for the twisting, unpredictable journey that lies ahead. And it will be unpredictable, folks. For you good people, perhaps like never before. Happily, reflecting on my own twisting path to arrive at here, I can tell you with certainty that a straight line life isn't rarely meaningful or rewarding. Bends and turns nearly always contain adventure of one sort or another, and so I'd advise you to welcome the tangents and the unexpected and trust in the skills you've gained here with us and your own innate self to adapt, to thrive, and to navigate the unknown brilliantly. Because if you do that, in the words of Dr. Seuss, oh, the places you will go. If I reflect on my career and what's happened to me since university, I see that the path to here has been what is technically known as squiggly. I was the first in my family, like many of you, to go to university, and I studied theatre, firstly training as an actor and then a dancer. I don't know how I got here. But that experience opened up the world for me. I've literally had just a series of adventures that have taken me around the world. I've lived in a van in New Zealand. I've surfed in California. I've performed to audiences from 2 to 30,000. I got lost in the Malaysian rainforest for 2 days. That was interesting. My first ever job was performing robotics at Disney World. The YouTube clips do exist, but you will never find them. And I've nurtured and developed hundreds of students to have life-changing successes, some of whom now remain close and cherished friends. And today, I get to work alongside these amazing people and help shape futures and make a positive difference to the world. So I couldn't really ask for anything more from my life. And it all stemmed from university and what happened since. And so as you can see, it's not really been a straight line for me. So in order to thrive in the topsy-turvy, turbulent world that you're now entering into, and in order to embrace that delightfully squiggly path forward, in order to actually see that it really can be delightful if you want it to be, I humbly offer you these 2 compass points from my own experience to sit like picked-up pebbles in your travelling pockets. Firstly, with your thoughts, words, and actions, be kind to the world. And secondly, with your thoughts, words, and actions, say a discerning yes to the possibilities that the world offers you, even when it might pull you from your intended path. A discerning yes will open out the possibilities of things you haven't even thought of yet, and people you haven't even met yet. The path will almost definitely be richer for the diversion. And as for being kind, I promise you it's sometimes the hardest and the toughest thing you'll do. But do it, because the rewards for all can be life-changing. So be kind, and to draw on the words of Caesar A. Cruz and latterly Banksy, comfort the world when it's disturbed, as it so often is. And to be truly kind, you'll also have to disturb the world when it becomes too comfortable, as it so often is. So say yes and be kind. And yes can be said in many ways. So in the spirit of saying a congratulatory yes, we're here today to celebrate your successes and achievements. But the time you've been studying with us has also been a period of many successes and achievements for the university. We started 2023 with the official launch of our Energy House 2 building, welcoming media from all over the world to experience the incredible facilities that, amongst other things, can create very specific weather conditions indoors, creating a snowstorm in the summer and tropical heat in January. We might all need to head over there later on today. But we also opened our new Centre for Medical Imaging, creating a new £2.8 million facility and a world-class environment for teaching, learning, research and clinical provision. And our work is now having impact around the world. This year, academics from Salford are helping students in war-torn Ukraine with the creation of virtual field trips. Closer to home, we also welcome the first cohort of students to the Greater Manchester Institute of Technology with our partner organisations. And this new educational institute specialises in construction, engineering, health and digital skills. Here at Salford, we need to make and we want to make education accessible, particularly for young people who, for a variety of reasons, might not think that university is for them. So this year, we were proud to open a new learning centre in the Beacon Centre in Sheffield to provide long-term educational support for young people facing disadvantage and who are typically underrepresented in higher education. This facility offers long-term support for people aged 7 to 18, helping them discover focus, their capabilities, and ultimately have the opportunity to reach their full potential. Our commitment to improving social mobility for young people is also recognised this year when the Higher Education Policy Institute's Social Mobility Index ranked Salford at number 12 out of 100 universities in England. We're committed to providing students with an education which gives them practical experiences that will set them up for life. I'm proud that university remains at the cutting edge of world-leading research, innovation and teaching, working to secure a better future for generations to come. Earlier this year, we welcomed 21 emerging research leaders to become our new cohort of university fellows. Our fellows are working growth areas within established research groups to address current challenges in productivity, healthy living, creative and resilient communities, and sustainable environments. And speaking of sustainability, our commitment as a university to finding ways to tackle climate change is unwavering. We were named as one of the UK's most sustainable universities after receiving a first-class award in the People and Planets University League, and we ranked 9th out of 153 UK universities. Just a couple of months ago, we also celebrated our Teaching Excellence Framework results, which is a framework that encourages and recognises high-quality teaching and student outcomes in higher education. The University of Salford was awarded a silver rating, and we were delighted with this result. We're committed to growing and adapting in ways that help our entire university community to thrive. And today is all about you, students from the Salford School of Arts, Media and Creative Technologies who are graduating this year, and we are honoured to share the celebrations with you. But you didn't get here on your own. It's also about the people who have helped you on your journey to receiving your award today. The team alongside me here have guided you during your university career and helped you recognise and reach your full potential. And your supporters and your families and your friends have encouraged you along the way, offered emotional, practical and maybe even financial support. Now, I think this deserves significant recognition. So graduates, I'd like you all to stand for a moment, please. So please, could you give a round of applause to the people all the way around you, here and elsewhere, who have helped, inspired, encouraged you through your journey. Thank you. So, in a moment, you're going to pass along the stage, you're going to go to that side, you're going to walk along the red carpet and back down there. And I know some of you might be a little bit worried about that. On the way in, I was looking at the footwear. And then I can see several of you looking at your feet and then looking at those steps and questioning your life choices. It's too late now. It's all right. If it's not on Insta, it didn't happen. You're going to be worried, but take your time. Enjoy yourself. You've earned this. Enjoy the moment. You really have earned it. And as you cross across the stage, this part of your Salford journey will end, but a new one begins. From today, after you cross the stage, you become alumni of this great university. You join a community of over 200,000 Salford graduates around the world. So please, stay in touch. Let us know how you're doing. We love hearing about your adventures in the world. And so finally, I'd invite you all to reflect now on your abilities and the role that you're going to play in the world. Whether that ends up being on a global platform or in your local community, I urge you to work for the benefit of others. Be a catalyst for positive change in whatever community you choose to live and work. Seize the opportunities that life gives you, cherish the memories of your time at Salford, and use the skills and knowledge you've gained here to be the very best you can be. Now, I'm becoming increasingly aware that this long speech is what stands between you and you enjoying your celebration. So I'm going to finish by saying this to each and every graduate. Be proud of what you've achieved, because we are. Be bold in your aspirations, and the future is now yours to make and take. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you.
Graduands and distinguished guests, we will now commence the presentation of the Postgraduate Awards from the Salford School of Arts, Media and Creative Technologies, and each student will be presented individually for their award. I'd like to invite Tim France, Director of Performance, Music, English and Dance, to present the awards.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Salford School of Arts, Media and Creative Technology, I present for the award of Doctor of Philosophy, Changing Images of Disability from the 1970s to the Present, Terry Michael Hall. Femininity, Madness and Disability in 19th Century Children's Literature and Film Adaptation, a study in textual and visual forms, Hannah Jane Helm. Effective factual TV content for young audiences, exploring new approaches to creating history documentaries for 6 to 12-year-olds in digital UK television, Tanya Nelson. Master of Arts, Contemporary Performance Practice, Ellie Alexandra Holt. Emmanuel Jesus Lopez de Pina. Master of Arts, Creative Writing, Innovation and Experiment, Atika Akil Ahmed. George Thomas Edward Baxter. Nicole Courtney Farrell. Sasha Rose Fletcher. Oluwatomi Doherty Nyong. Arthur Hugh Rowley. Megan Elizabeth Thomas. Connor Woolley. Master of Arts, Dance Performance and Professional Practices, Lily Amar. Freya Kate Davis. Katie Eve Dempsey Jenkins. Andrea Benny Levick. Louis Manning. Amber Elizabeth Parkinson. Mercedes Olivia Previtt. Aidan Sean Taylor. Cato Thomas. Tamsin Mary Williams. Master of Arts, Dance, Choreography and Professional Practices, Zaylee Brunker. Lauren Sophie Hewitt, Daisy Catherine Leach, Catherine McKeeverley, Elizabeth Grace Owen, Lauren Tucker, Luke Thomas Whip, Master of Arts Dance, Creative Dance Education, Rebecca Bergin, Thomas Gibbs, Ebony Holt, Anush Rakesh, Shannon Stocks, Master of Arts, Digital Video Production and Marketing, Zuvishan Khan, Georgia Louise Nettleton, Sujin Hariharan Raghunathan, Master of Arts, Documentary Production for TV, Film and Digital Media, Samuel Butler, Mohammed Abdul Basisi Khaliha Rahman, Byron Charles Mondal, Kingsley Iosa Obaseki, Stanton Beck Tompkinson, Master of Arts, Drama Production for TV, Film and Digital Media, Christina Haralampus, Benedict Eaton, Nicola Dimitrov Georgiev, Matthew Jones, Daniel James McPeak, Benedict James Shackelford, Ewan Simmons, Master of Arts, Editing for TV, Film and Digital Media, Sophie Jane Chapman, Marshall Vaughan Hall, Marta Majodovich, Waleed Shahab, Caitlin Elizabeth Taylor, Michael Stewart Williams, Master of Arts, Film Production, Thomas Joseph Bain, Charlotte Blackburn, Joseph Gabriel Camislow, Emma Dodd, Emily May Frith, Silvanos Mudzava, Jonathan Oldham, Ashley Luke O'Rourke, Joe Smith, Demeltzer Walkden, Master of Arts, Interactive Music and Advanced Studio Production, Joseph Allen Robert Fowler, Luke Robert Staniland, Master of Arts, Literature and Culture, Alicia Simone Broomfield, Molly May Hubbard, Ume Kalsoon, Isabel Esme Katrina Poulter, Aya Haitham Zaid Yunis, Master of Arts, Music, Composition, Henrietta Campbell, Jude Louis Ferreira Dyke, Lucy Beth Green, Sasha Little, Cora Manchester, James Parrish, Master of Arts, Music Performance, Christopher Osagi Ehimani, Alid James Plant. Natalie Claire Price. Esuru Sampath Jaranat Tenakun Mudelisi. Master of Arts, Production Management for TV, Film and Digital Media, V. Wake. Reward Alanonson. Chukwu Ibuka Kennedy Azagba. Tamatope Bade Mosi. Alice Byrne. Jordan Chan. Leticia Maria Dezen Giandu. Devon Daisy May Gordon. Alice Elizabeth Hartland. Molly Elizabeth Hilton. Joseph Adam Key. Eleanor Marsden. Alexandra Samantha Newborn Little. Millie Natasha Noden Butler. Olabisi Olayedi. Wishvesh Paresh Rathod. Nathan James Alexander Royal. Karen Ann Sivapragasan. Anne Rihanna Skolvo Bjega. Zinnia Lily Smeaton. Alex Georgia Smith. Layla Rose Shehawadi. Veronica Bita Tomaszewska. Master of Arts, Screen Acting, Harry Bailey. Emily Lydia Barnett. Jana D. Cooper. Atta Derrigan. Laura Dunleavy. Chaimaka Loveland Azibi. Mahita Fernandez. Sophie Grace Frizzle. Hannah Rebecca Gable. Dominic Lane. Christopher Allen Lemferner. Shayna Lockwood Kellett. Lorna Francis Scott. Holly Alice Turner. Isabel Mia Whiteley. Eva Wojciechowska. Nick Peter Wood. Master of Arts, Wildlife Documentary Production, Ajibola Sean Adodeli. Saffron Summer Goddard. Faisal Latif. Charlie Mack. Anoop Ronald Manuel. Samuel Mercer. Matilda Saga Anna Nyquist. Jake Louis Sam Osland. Segal Paranjapi. Chinmay Puranik. Rodrigo Isaac Rodriguez da Silva. Katie Harriet Thompson. Mark Anthony Trapani. Vanarapa Valmiki. Postgraduate Diploma, Production Management for TV, Film and Digital Media, Robert Rowley.
We will now commence the presentation of the Undergraduate Awards from the Salford School of Arts, Media and Creative Technologies, and again, each student will be presented individually. I'd like to invite Tracy Crossley, Subject Head for Performance, to present the awards.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Salford School of Arts, Media and Creative Technology, I present for the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Comedy Writing and Performance, Andrew Miles. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Digital Video Production and Marketing, Alexandra Patrick Abraham. Jacob Hosker. Santa Kaibatate, Shivam Palmer, and Daniel Tembo. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Drama and Creative Writing, Ellie J. Bagshaw. Jane Pearson. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, English and Creative Writing, Rosaria Mulenga. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, English and Drama, Jessica Bradshaw. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, English Language, Amanda Lyons. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, English Language and Creative Writing, Bula Osara. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, English Literature, Georgia Apothekianaki. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Film Production, Samuel Armstrong. Daniel William Costain. Key Marie Fagelman. Oliver Goodsir. Zach Hart, Thomas James William Hockey, Nanawa Kina, Ludwig Liebjetz, Holly Angel Roddy, and Kane Sandy Young. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Film Studies, Joseph Broderick. Nicholas Murphy. Genevieve Hanks. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Media and Performance, Asa Holmes. Robert Andrew Jones. Romeo Thando Mashamba. And Sophie Woolley. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Music, Creative Music Technology, Niall Carr. Alicia Connolly. Kieran Peter Donald. Joseph Edwards. Matthew Parkins. Benjamin Smith. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Music, Popular Music and Recording, Alicia Caitlin Kaminsky. Amelia Shaw. Jack Spencer. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Television and Radio Production, Joshua St. Clair de Pisa. Imogen Rose Hearson, Matthew Hooton, James O'Malley, Ella Roper, Emra Oygun. Lauren Jade Walker. Joshua Woodhouse. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Theatre and Performance Practice, Daniel George Scales. Bachelor of Arts, Ordinary, English Literature with English Language, Idza Ali. Diploma of Higher Education, Film Production, Jessica Gemmell. Diploma of Higher Education, Television and Radio Production, Benjamin Thomas Latham Walker. Thank you. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Film Production, Thomas Nagy. Master of Arts, Film Production, Matthew Hay. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Film Studies, Fionn Curran.
Graduates and guests, that concludes the presentation of the awards. Before I invite the Pro-Vice-Chancellor to close the ceremony, please may I ask that all guests remain seated until all graduates have left their seats. I'd now like to ask the Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Education and Student Experience, Professor Sam Grogan, to close the ceremony.
That was brilliant. It's always a good day when you think, I'm going home from work with a face that's aching from smiling so much. I think I picked something right in my life there. It's fantastic to see. So really what I want to say is, on behalf of everyone at the University of Salford, I want to really offer my sincere congratulations to each and every one of you. And please could I ask you, as your Pro-Vice-Chancellor, to do one last thing. Please could I ask you to stand and put on your hats. Distinguished guests, graduates, everyone else, the class of 2023. I now declare this congregation closed. Please could I ask you all to stand if you are able to. Thank you.